Hello, hi, and welcome back to Jolly Jilly's Crafts. I have my painting apron on, which is paint stained, which can only mean one thing, that we are doing a craft today. So I'm excited about this. I don't have a wreath for my door for Thanksgiving / fall, so I wanted to make one, but I kind of wanted one to be a little bit more neutral. So everything here is from Dollar Tree except these guys, and they're from, I want to say, oh, they're from Hobby Lobby last year. We don't have Hobby Lobby in Canada, obviously, so I got them last year around Black Friday when I was there. No Black Friday this year because of COVID, but I did get them from there. They're quite nice. They say they're $4.99, but I probably got them 70% off. It doesn't tell me what they are, but I really like the look of them. And if there's not enough of these for the wreath, what I'll do is I'll just add some leaves from another thing that I have, another like swag that I bought from Michael's on sale at the end of summer, but it's really cool and it's really good for filler leaves if you just want to fill in some like bare spots. Now I tried, but I didn't like how it looked. So this is what I'm using for this, is this Dollar Tree willow wreath. It is quite small. It's only 12 inches, so it's a little teeny tiny. It's like my face can fit through. It's smaller than my face. Oh my gosh. So we're going to be using that today. And I tried to just kind of stick these in here, but because the wreath is so small, it looked really wonky bonky. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be cutting these off. And what I recommend for this is to use a wire cutter and not wreck your scissors, because the wire cutters are nice and fast, and then you can just stick them in or glue them in however you like, because there's like 3 branches on each one. And in fact, I'm probably gonna have to use something filler leaves, and I'm using cotton stems that I got from Dollar Tree, as well as the pumpkins that I got from Dollar Tree. And the nice thing about the pumpkins is that on the back of them they have clips, so you can kind of just clip them in here and there wherever you like. Okay, so I'm just gonna move these over while I cut them all down. But I wanted more coverage, I think. I only want to cover half the wreath, and have the other half be like rustic bear kind of looking. Not bear like raw, bear like as in nothing on bear, you know what I mean? Just to be clear. Okay. Usually I would have this done for you, sorry guys. But I think with cutting them down like this, it'll give me better coverage. So you can, if you want, you can just kind of stick them in here and there. Which is what I think I'm gonna do actually. Let me see. And then see what I'm working with after that. But remember, you're also gonna be using these, what do you call these, cotton stems as well. So don't worry over much about coverage. And like I said, I think I'm only gonna be using half the wreath to cover with greenery. I kind of like that look. I did that in my bedroom with that other wreath that I did with you guys a few weeks ago. Yeah, I'm gonna need more greenery on this for sure. That's okay. Just do as much as you can, like up at the front, because really it's only the front that you're gonna see. It's not really even the back that people are gonna see. So, and you want to keep it lighter on the lighter side. And I'm just sticking them in. I'm not necessarily gluing them yet, or even, I don't know if I will glue them. Okay, so this is what it looks like for now. Ah! The leaves just fell out. Rutabaker leaves, I didn't tell you to fall out. Okay, so I just stuck them in a place that wasn't secure, so they fell out on me. Okay, so there's one, and then the one up here fell too, I think, right? Yeah, so I'm actually going to, for sure, be using some other leaves in there. Okay, so this is what it's looking like for now. It looks a little tickety-boo. Actually, I think it's better this way. I think I like the, yes, better that way for sure. Okay, that looks a little bit tickety-boo, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and stick in more leaves, because that is looking like, you know, like it's hurting. This is a hurting wreath. So yeah, for sure I need to put extra leaves in there because it is too sparse. And in fact, I think I'm just gonna put some glue in little spots just to make sure it stays where I want it to stay. So just kind of there, stick that in there, a little glue, you know, I love my glue gun. So I'm just gonna kind of put a little bit of glue in little strategic spots where I want to make sure that they stay where I put them, you know. You know your girl loves good glue. Loves a good gluing. Okay, so yeah, this is looking tickety-boo for sure. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I have this awesome thing that I bought from Michael's. And it's really good for like adding a bulk to your greenery. So if you just take a glue gun and put some glue wherever you feel like you're lacking and just stick them in there, it really fills it out nicely. The good thing about Michael's is they have, so their florals are very expensive, right? Very, very expensive. But if you can wait until there's a good sale on, let me tell you, it is amazing the stuff you can get. And if you can just use it for a different season or have the ideas and do them for next year, it's always good too, because they have really amazing stuff that you wouldn't be able to, well, I wouldn't be able to afford normally, or wouldn't want to afford because it's so expensive. And why should we have to pay so much money? I'm just anti spending money when I don't have to, you know what I mean? Like, crafting is fun, but we gotta be on a budget. This coronavirus is no joke. It is some hard times up in here. Which is why I love like Dollar Tree so much, I think, because you can get really cool stuff for decent prices. Like $1.25 everything at Dollar Tree. How amazing is that? Which is why I think I gravitate to that store even more so than Dollarama, because Dollarama, holy cow, things can go right up to $4. And I'm like, this is Dollarama, not $4-rama, you know what I mean? Whatever. Maybe that's just me talking nonsense, but that's okay. You're used to it. It's not your first time here, hopefully. Yeah, so let me just keep gluing some of these leaves in here. Okay, let's see. And, okay, and I'll grab a couple more. I'm just gonna do it all the way around the inside, oops, and then fill it in as well. I just pulled off the stem from that one entirely. Oh well, just shove it in here then. Let's see. Okay, so already this is looking much better. And I'm just gonna fill in a couple areas like around the back that I can see. See, already that looks better, right? Because it looks more green and more lush. Lush, is that the word I'm looking for? I'm not sure. So I'm gonna take it from the back now and look at from the back and see what I like, how I wanna fill it in a bit better. Because there's little spots that I don't like. But I mean, we are gonna be using cotton stems and we are gonna be using pumpkin, so it might not be necessary, but you know that I am extra. That is just how I roll. So we're gonna fill it in a little bit more on the back, just on the back side of it, because there's a couple places that I'm looking at from the front and it does not make me happy. So ouch. Remember, hot glue is hot. So watch your fingers, be careful. One more section, I think. Another thing too about Michael's is sometimes they have things that can give you really good ideas on what you want to do to make. Like, you can go in there and take a picture as inspiration, and then you just go home and you can make whatever you see. Okay, so guys, I think this might be okay for now. As far as the, let me see, no, I think that's okay. Because, well, as I said, we're going to be using the pumpkins as well as the cotton stems. Okay, so just with all that stuff. So what I'm going to do, I think, you know what? I think I might I don't know yet, guys. Inspiration is hitting me all at once. I don't know now if I want to use the cotton stems as well as, so these are from Dollar Tree. Okay, these cotton stems. Haha, I got them all off good. These are from Dollar Tree. They were on this and then I just pulled it out. So I'm not sure if I want to use both the pumpkins and the cotton stems, or just the cotton stems themselves, or just the pumpkins. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put like little cotton stems inside and see what I think. Or I might just do like alternating. I might do cotton stem, pumpkin, cotton stem, pumpkin. To see how I like it. Right? So let me check. These are the ones from last year, okay? And these are the ones from this year. So they do look different. I think I prefer the ones from this year. They're a little more shiny. So let me see. I'm thinking about that. If I want the pumpkins or just the cotton stems. So let's see. The pumpkins are bigger than the cotton stems. So it's not gonna be like perfectly, what do you call it? Even Steven? Well, let's see. Alright, so now let's see. Alright guys, you can see this. This needs to be here. What do we think? Do we like it with the, I want to say tomatoes, but they're not tomatoes. They're pumpkins. Do I like it with the pumpkins? Or do I just want cotton stems? I kind of like the pumpkins because it's more fall-y, but let's see what we think about just the cotton stems. And actually these are quite nice cotton stems, I'm surprised, from the Dollar Tree. I mean, you know, sometimes they have nice things, sometimes they don't. I think actually I prefer it with the pumpkins and the cotton stems. Cotton stem. And then cotton stem, cotton stem, cotton stem. Pumpkin. I think actually I'm going to glue the pumpkins in. And they're easy to take off. See, they come right off. But this didn't take too long. That's good. Now, which ones do I actually like better? No, I think I'll go with these ones. I have them on already. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and take the cotton stems and glue them into place. And I just wanna make sure that I have the cotton stems and the pumpkins where I want them, because I like it to be more, I don't know, I just like it to be how I like it to be sometimes, you know? Something that's bugging me about that one. Okay, so it needs to be kind of like centered. Or should I, yeah, okay. So here we go. We're gonna get this guy all whoopee. There we go, okay. Get that guy there and get him glued in. Okay. Now this guy. Okay. Okay. Now the cotton stem. I'm gonna put him like here. Right there, or right there. Because I kind of want the green right by it. Okay. Alright, so there. And that guy here. Ooh, cotton stem is breaking. Sorry, buddy. Wow, this cotton stem just came apart, so I'm going to put some more glue in the cotton stem and put it back where it belongs. Get back in there, you turkey. There we go. And then I'm going to put this guy here. Yeah. Stick you there, mister. Wow, these glue strings are no joke. And then the cotton stem back here. Yeah, that's better. I like that placement better. Okay. right there. Get in there, Mr. Cotton Stem. And then we're gonna end off with our pumpkin. Oh yeah, that's much better, okay. I don't know why I wanted to call it a tomato. Oh yeah, that's not quite staying in there. So I do use Gorilla Glue, which means that it's a stronger glue. Oh, I got like some kind of schmutz in there. There we go. Ah, okay, where's my scissors? Ooh, guys, this is looking nice. Here. All right, hold on. This is very like fall festive-y kind of. Let me just pull the glue strings out from here. Okay, and then I'll show you guys. So, okay, I'm gonna put this on my door. Like, how cute is that? I'm left-handed though, so I really prefer it to go this way. I prefer it to go this way, but it looks nicer this way, really. Yeah, it does look nicer that way. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some jute twine and I'm gonna glue it to the back and then I'm gonna hang it. Wow. Hi guys, sorry the camera overheated. So this is what it looks like. I'm not sure exactly where it cut off. We have 3 cotton stems and 3 of the pumpkins from Dollar Tree. This is what it looks like. I went ahead and measured where I want it to go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and maybe tie this on even. I'm gonna tie it and then I'm gonna glue it just to make sure that it stays where I want it to stay. Okay, so I'm gonna put one there and one here. Here, I'm gonna tie it. Okay, tie it, maybe double knot it. And then I'm also gonna glue it down just to make extra certain that this doesn't come undone. You know what I mean? So double knot it on both sides. And then we'll glue it down. Make sure it stays where we want it to stay. Because when you tie it, it still runs the risk of moving a little bit. There we go. Tie it and make sure like that. Okay, perfect. This is exactly where I want it to be. Okay. So that's that. So we are done. I'm so excited to put this on my door. Here, I'm just gonna go ahead and unplug this to make sure that it's okay. There we go. So I'm so excited to put this on my door. Like, oh my gosh, how cute is this? It is a little on the small side, obviously, because it's only a 12-inch wreath, but all the same, I think it turned out really, really nicely. I have already started decorating for fall inside of my house, but on the outside of my house, there on my apartment door, it still has a summary. So I'm gonna go up and update that today. I'm really excited about how it turned out. I love it. I'm super excited. I don't have a Thanksgiving fall themed wreath, so that's really nice and simple and pretty. And so every time I leave or come back, I'll be happy to look at it. Thank you for spending the time with me today. As usual, I appreciate it. Please go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel and become part of the Jolly Jillies family. If you liked it and you want to leave me a comment down below, that would be really, really great. I do upload videos every Tuesday, and with that, I will see you next Tuesday.